What's going on? Midnight Movie Household 7 here, and I am stuck on day 22. I literally cannot think of one favorite death scene. It's hard to pick just one because there's so many fucking awesome deaths in horror movies. You know, there's creative ones like in fucking Saw. I like the Saw series. It's okay. A lot of gory death scenes. I mean, this is the only reason why I kind of watch it, just to see the people fucking die. There's a lot of cool death scenes in Predator 13. There's a lot of cool death scenes in Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, like the part 3 where Freddy comes out of the TV. That's a cool death scene. Welcome to prime time, bitch. But yeah, it's hard to pick just one. You know. How about I give you 5 death scenes and call number 1 as my all-time favorite. Would that be okay? I'm gonna try it. Yeah. I hope it's not considered cheating. I'm gonna do it like this, you know, like in 5th place, 4th, 3rd, runner-up, and then 1st place, you know. I'm gonna do it like that. So, I hope you guys think it's pretty fucking cool that I'm doing it like this. Okay, death scene in 5th death scene in 5th place. Now in 5th place, it's a murder that happens off camera. It begins towards the end of the movie, but the death scene doesn't come towards the very end. It's in a movie called Savage Weekend, and in that movie, the murderer wearing a fucking mask, some simple Halloween mask. He strapped down one of the female characters in the movie. She's dressed all slinky in a fucking lingerie, and she's strapped down, tied down to this fucking table saw. He's plugging in like this, like that. He's plugging in the fucking table saw, and there's no power to the table saw. He's like, what the fuck? And the chick is like all dazed and confused, and she blacks out. And the killer just leaves her there. He doesn't know what to do because he gets like fucking distracted somewhere off camera. But then at the end, this other guy comes back. This, I think it was a sheriff or something. Yeah, I think it was a sheriff or a police officer. He's like turning on the light to the basement light, and actually there was a fucking switch that turns on the table saw, and the chicken's like, no, and then all of a sudden you hear the table saw turn on, and then fucking silence. I think that was a really effective off-camera death scene. So I'm gonna go with that with the 5th place. The 5th place death scene, off camera. That's why I pick it as 5th place, because you know 5th isn't always that entertaining as the other death scenes. In 4th place is Captain Rhodes' death scene in Day of the Dead, where a zombie just fucking tear him in half and rip out his fucking guts and starts chowing down. And the last words Captain Rhodes says is choke on him. Choke on him. I wonder if he came back though afterwards, just top half of Captain Rhodes just fucking clawing his way through the military base as a zombie. 3rd place is a death scene from the movie Vampires. Vampyres. Vampires. But there's a scene in that movie where the 2 vampires, the lesbian vampires in that movie, they have a feeding frenzy on this one guy. The brunette one walks out of this room after she was like licking some guy's arm, I think it was, or she just had sex with some guy. She walks out of the room, she sees the blonde vampire, and she's like fucking all dazed out and tranced in the corner with blood dripping from her mouth. And they bust into the room she came from, and a guy is just twitching, just literally twitching on the bed, bleeding from the neck, from the arms, just blood splattered all over the place. And they go into a fucking feeding frenzy. I mean, they start licking every part of him, sucking every part of him. It's not hardcore. It's not a hardcore horror movie. It's pretty much softcore, you know, exploitation, 70s sex kind of a shit. But that one scene, man, I was like, holy fuck. That is one heavy duty lick fest. In second place, runner up, is the death scene in Friday the 13th Part 3, or Friday the 13th 3D. It's a scene where the guy, he's on a handstand walking to his girlfriend in the bathroom, and he's like, "You want a beer?" He's like, "Okay," and he fucking walks on his hands out of the fucking bathroom, walks into the hallway, and there's Jason with I don't know if it was a machete or an axe, but he just fucking sliced that fucker in half, and he just drops. In first place is well, it took a long time for me to narrow it down to just this scene for my number one pick. It's actually a double kill scene, and it's from Dario Argento's Suspiria, the beginning of the movie, where the girl is one of the students at the ballet school. She's looking through the window with the lamp, and that hand bursts right through the window and pulls the head forward, breaks through the other pane of glass in the window, and then she starts getting stabbed over and over, just stabbed. There's even a scene where the killer stabs the girl in the chest, and the blade is like working its way into the heart, and then the killer ties her up with power cords, hangs it around her neck, and then she's like breaks the head through this arc glass thing in the roof. The glass shatters, coming all the way down, and kills another student that was like trying to call for help. And then the girl falls through the whole fucking glass thing, and she's hanging by her neck, blood dripping down her nightgown. Hope you guys don't mind that I picked 5, because there were so many that I wanted to choose, and it's hard for me to narrow it down to 5. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you didn't like the idea, just think of Suspiria's death scene as my favorite death scene in a horror movie, and forget the other 4. So yeah, that's it for this video. Day 22. It's racking my brains, but there you go. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys do. Comment and rate. Do that thumbs up thing down there over that corner, right? That corner over there. No, that corner. That fucking thumb thing. Okay, catch you guys later.